Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is going to be a collective reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Maybe you've got some heavy Cancer birth placements. Please keep in mind that we all do have a fourth house part of our birth chart that influences our lives and impacts us as well. So I'm going using the light seer tarot for this reading. Cancer. Whew. And I am going to let you know that I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you for allowing me to be of service in this way for you. I do want to say this is a timeless reading, so when you find it, there is something here for you. But please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. So I'm not reading reversals here. You do have 7 cards in this spread. The 7th is on the bottom of the deck for you. All right, Cancer. So let's see what we have here. Thank you for joining in. The first card is what do you need? The first card in your WTF Tarot Spread is the what. What do you need? So Queen of Pentacles is what is here for you. So the Queen of Pentacles is about financial stability, okay, and really having a handle on your own needs, desires, finances, structure, stability. She has her money loosely grasped in her hand. Her eyes are closed, meaning I don't care what other people think of me. Okay, I take care of myself. I know what I'm doing. Okay, even if I'm branching out in little different ways, as her headdress might indicate here. It doesn't matter what you think of me. I'm grown, I'm mature, I've earned my spot at the table here, and I can take care of my needs. I can fend for myself, even if that means living a little differently than maybe I used to live when things were different, right? Okay, but this is me being independent and capable and recognizing that that is what is a reality in your life, Cancer. Okay, so the what do you need? You need to take a look and be proud of your success. Recognize that you are the one who makes things happen in your life. The people that you may care for, the things that you do to make your life better, smoother, the way that you make ends meet, the way that you show up for your life when it matters, like this all factors in, and it's something to pat yourself on the back over, okay? Because life is not always easy, but you have made it through, and that's huge, huge. So be grateful for where you are right now, even if it's not where you intend to end up eventually, right? Every step is a step in the right direction. It's progress, it's growth, and you're learning things about the world, about yourself, about co-creation, about stability here. So I really feel how it's important for you to assume ownership of your life, Cancer. Whew. Breathe that in. When I have to take a big deep breath from spirit, it's like, yeah, really absorb and integrate that. Okay, that spot, nail hit on the head. Taking ownership of your life, taking ownership of your own energy, of yourself, of your moods, of your mindset, of your attitude, of your willingness to be proactive or destructive in certain ways. Okay, this is you. This is what you need, is to hold yourself accountable so that you can live the best life possible for you, not for others and not because of others, but this is all about you. Now, how do you do that? 7 of Cups. This is about exploring various options that the universe might present to you. Okay, so recognizing, giving it some thought, bringing it, but taking a look at your life and going, okay, well, what else? What could stand improvement? Where could I stretch and grow? Where could I equip myself with more knowledge, more skills, more connections potentially that would benefit my financial and physical livelihood, right? Taking a look at the various options out there in the world. And I understand that it may be a little bit elusive or an illusion to you here, Cancer, because you cannot see exactly what the end result will be if you step on any of those paths or avenues. However, it's about you listening to your discernment here. Sometimes something sounds good in the headspace, but when you bring it down into the heart or into the gut, you go, oh my God, I don't know if I really want to follow through with that. And that is your intuition saying that's not the path for you. You will be excited, have some curiosity around. It will illuminate something, activate something within you if it kind of feels like something that you should give a shot. Okay, so trust your intuition. I feel how maybe that could be the thing here is you need to trust your intuition more so than you listen to the opinions of other people in your life. You know what you're up for and what you can handle. And you don't want to bite off more than you can chew here, because you're really creating a stable foundation for yourself as a person. It's beautiful what I see, an independent, capable, financially sustainable individual here, but you're not sure which path to take that's the right one. I want to say to you that what is divinely meant for you, you can't mess it up. Okay. So whatever seems like the next plausible right thing, just do that and let the rest go. Okay. Try to keep your emotions in balance and know that you're not running out of time. This isn't the one and only chance you get to do this one thing. Okay. You get to decide and revisit these things. And for instance, it is the one shot. You take the one shot and you realize, like, oh man, this is not satisfying for me. I thought it was going to be something different, but instead. So now you have that in your toolbox, and you could still shift and decide to go a whole other route or avenue when that time comes to pass, Cancer. So recognize that you're not stuck in any one certain way of being, one certain path. You do have options here, and examine those options. Get excited about some of those options and stay away from the ones that are heavy. So where to place your focus? You've got the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups can be about youthful nostalgia, innocence, important people from your past coming back into your life potentially, okay? However, I feel from this card, I love this depiction of the Six of Cups. I love how it's like a little boy and a puppy, and then there's like a grown man and a dog, right? And that's the steps that it took for them to both mature and get to that place together, right? Here, they were young and innocent, and they didn't really know, but they've been through a lot of different emotional experiences together. They've grown together. So where to place your focus, Cancer, is to look at the people in your life, the pets in your life, the things that you have going on. Take a look at them. How have you grown? Have you grown apart? Have you grown apart? I said that for a reason. Or have you grown together? If you don't wish for distance in that way, then that's something to be mindful of, okay? To take a look at those people in your life and go, you know what? I really love and appreciate you. I really am grateful to have you in my life. I remember when you were so tall, and now look at you. You're doing big things, whatever this could be. The time that you share is beautiful. The time spent is beautiful. The age lines that you and your partner might have, the gray hair, celebrate those things. Look at you. We're sharing time together. This shows that we've been invested for quite some time, and it endears me to you, right? Taking a look at these things. And if you don't necessarily like how people are growing, or what kind of paths they're on, or what kind of ways that they may be growing into different versions of themselves that may be dissonant from your own, then it's time to be honest about that too. It's really time to be honest, because we're all grown-ups here at the table. All right. And I kind of feel how, some things are a celebration. Other things are kind of, I'm getting the word like a safety net. Like you might be a safety net for other people in your life somehow. And that doesn't give them a pass for poor behavior. I kind of feel this here, like they may rely on you in some respects, but they also disrespect you at times. And there needs to be a boundary there. So take that where it resonates for the Cancer who needs to hear that. Who else might be involved? All right. So technically this is about you. All right. But Cancer is screaming that it's everyone else probably. Okay. Everyone else, because you're upset at so many different things outside of yourself, right? It's something outside of you. You're left out in the cold here with the Five of Pentacles, Cancer. So who else might be involved? This is you sitting outside the door and inside the door, like life's happening, whatever it is that you feel like you're missing out on is going on inside there, and nobody even thinks to come and tap your shoulder and say, hey, Cancer, get in here with us, right? But the key is there, and Cancer's pouting. Cancer's like, F that key, F that door. I don't even want to go inside of there. And thank God, you shouldn't want any part in that. If you can feel so unseen, insignificant, unnoticed by certain people in your life who aren't reaching out to you or aren't maintaining a healthy relationship with you when you need it too. I feel like you're there when they need you, but when you need someone, they might not be there. Okay. So these are the who else's might be involved of your life. Okay. But it's not them. It's you. You recognize through these experiences, Cancer, that you don't fucking need them. You don't need anyone. You keep breathing. All right. You finally shake it off. You have the willingness to stand up and dry your eyes and dust off yourself and say, okay, well, What do I do now? And now I'm a little indignant, and now I'm a little bit mad, right? And I have a little bit of fire under my butt too, because I'm going to succeed, even if you guys didn't even see my struggle, even if no one noticed and tried to help me, right? I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm going to feel empowered about it because I've been let down. They may not even know you're struggling. They may be focused on problems all their own, but you don't see it that way, all right? But I want to say that to you, Cancer. So why is this happening? Because there are certain things that you need to cling to and recognize are precious in your life and irreplaceable. And then there are other things that you need to learn to let go a little bit on, because maybe it's just a passing thing. Maybe it is something that can be replaced. So the Four of Pentacles, this person has her eyes closed. And I want to say, like, look at this, all right? You got a lot of thinking here in your cards. Head is down, maybe some nostalgia, reminiscing about the way things used to be and how things are now. That's what I see here. But your eyes are closed. So Spirit is really calling you here, Cancer, to focus on yourself and what is going on inside of you. And don't stay in the headspace. You've got to come down to your heart with this and see how you feel about these things, not just what you think about everything, because then you get all tied up and down in the dumps and this kind of thing. So this Four of Pentacles, why is this happening here? She's clutching her bag, which is most important to her. Her eyes are closed. She's got her face turned away. She's not looking to see who's upset by her action to step away from something that's not working. Okay. She's moving along, but she has the most important things to her. She's not afraid because she knows that all that other stuff can be replaced. It doesn't make or break her. She will be fine. Okay. And you yourself will be fine. This is happening so that you will recognize this, that you are a resilient, individual, capable person who doesn't need anyone else's cosign on their permission slip, who doesn't need anyone else to bail them out or fix their problems. Cancer, you got this. And this whole experience is teaching you about that. And it's also teaching you what's really most important, because who was there for you? All right. What is there in your life that really matters and is deep and meaningful? Like, that's the stuff that she's clutching here. Except for this comes along with me. Everything else, but these people, these pets, these items, my job, whatever these certain things are that are the priorities that are not necessarily going to change as you step into some expansion and up leveling here in your life. Not all cancers are moving, but some cancers might be moving. And if you're thinking about that, then that is most definitely something to look into as far as the option. See how you feel about it. You can create anything, go anywhere, do anything. It's up to you. And I feel like this outer world stuff is kind of pushing you into this corner of solitude so that you can see this clear enough to act on your own accord. Let me sip my coffee, Cancer. Hold on. So when in the possible circumstances that you're going to find some resolution here, you've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. So it's funny. You start with the Queen and then you have the Queen again here in the 6th card. So the Queen of Cups is about really being in touch with your emotions. All right. And the Queen speaks to me of November. So when in the possible circumstances, no matter when you're finding this video, it is timeless. I feel like the next November. All right. The November that's coming. I feel like that's when you're about to get things in a new pattern here, where it's not just about physical, tangible. It's about me being emotionally fulfilled in my life, because in these other avenues here, it's not emotionally fulfilling, but it might be what you're supposed to be doing, right? But it's not what your soul feels you are supposed to be doing. So I feel here how there's going to be an emotional alignment here come towards the next November, Cancer. And it's about you really feeling like, okay, others don't get me. They're not there for me to support me on my problems. And I'm going to do the same for them. There's an aspect of cold shoulder here that kind of needs to happen, because maybe you love so deeply, you enable people and you fix their problems, and that's got to stop. That's why this is happening as well. So Spirit is saying you're going to buckle down on what's precious here, Cancer. All right. And focus on what's tried and true, what's working, following your heart, following your intuition. But above all, you're learning to love yourself first. And you know that you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you're filling your cup and doing what you want to do, and doing more than just making sure that your needs are met, but you're answering some of those desires, right? You're answering some of those calls, the longings, the passions that you might decide to explore through various avenues. It's different for different cancers, but this is going to really activate you and light you up and help you to feel a certain quality of depth for the life that you are living. I feel how that might be a little bit of what's kind of been missing thus far, and you maybe have been trying to find it in other avenues, and those ways just aren't quite working anymore. So and that might be the reminisced Cancer. So I feel how something new ways to light yourself up, to make your moments meaningful for you, to fill yourself with joy. That way you start magnetizing into your experience through the law of attraction scenarios and other doorways that open that validate that same experience. Okay, this is the way we change our lives in essence. And I feel like you have the potential to do this here. Beautiful energy. I do want to caution you very quickly that the Queen of Cups can love so deeply that she can overgive and she can really get hurt. So, remember that you are the most important person who is in your life. All right. And without you, there is nothing, Cancer. So it's important that you love yourself first and then give all the extra to everyone else after that. All right. Now, your bonus message here on the bottom of the deck from your spirit team is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this could be kind of a different meaning for different Cancers, because I'm with, the collective here. So please take it where it resonates. But I feel like some Cancers, this is highlighting a child in your life, or a young adult, a youthful energy in your life, someone who is physically in your proximity potentially. Okay. I feel how this might be your child, or someone who you feel like is a child, a younger sibling, an apprentice, even someone who watches you, because the page is still learning. Look, I'm standing on one foot. I'm trying to juggle this pentacle. My eyes are closed as well. My hood is up here. I'm trying to figure this out, but it's new. And you already show up here as embodying Queen of Pentacle energies. So that tells me that someone else might be watching you, someone who's just 2 steps behind and is saying, wow, how do I do this? And it's not necessarily just one thing. It could be everything. All right. You may have friends, family members, people in your life who are like, how are you maneuvering through this struggle? How are you maneuvering through this challenge? Because I'm going to learn how I might have to, grow into the kind of success that you are finding for yourself as you move through the struggle anyway, right? I feel like you're following me here, Cancer. You're embodying role model energy. So allow yourself to act accordingly. And then I also feel here for some Cancers as well, it might be both. The page is about a new routine. Okay, so maybe you yourself have kind of thought about, investing your time, your money, your energy in new ways, but maybe you don't know all the details and how that could really work for you or in your life. This is a call to explore that avenue in a tangible way, in a physical way. If you can educate yourself, if you can embody that energy, step into the role, it can be learned, it can be taught, it can be something that you can really embrace. This might even be like, hey, I want to start eating healthier, become vegan, start a new routine as far as exercise or martial arts. Who knows what you're up to, a sport. This may also be like a second job thing or a shift in jobs, educating yourself in maybe a new pathway so that you can expand and up level into that desired financial stability that you are seeking here. I kind of feel how for some Cancers, please take it as it resonates. For some, it's kind of like no one is bailing me out here. No one sees my need. No one will help me. Well, F you. I'm going to do this with a vengeance, and I'm going to make something very successful of this situation and of myself. Maybe not because of you, but in spite of this. Okay. So take that as it resonates. Whatever fuels your ambition and motivation to be proactive about cleaning up your energy and cleaning up your life here so that you can feel better about the ways that you're spending your time, Cancer. That is beautiful. That's what I see here. And you're the one who's going to move your life in a brighter direction by allowing more bright experiences to land in your day and in your moments, right? Cancer, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for letting me connect for you. I'm going to disconnect and I send you all the love and all the blessings. That's your WTF Tarot Spread. I do want to say, if you enjoyed this reading, please like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything from me, and drop a comment to let me know how it resonates. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you wanted to order your own private WTF Tarot Spread, that link is in the description box. All right. Bye, friends.